What's going on out there, good people? It is your boy Look Around with LMD Trading, and we are back. Been away for a few days and have not been able to sit back down and get any videos made, but we have been trading. Have been still trading. Didn't take a hiatus from that, but we will be making some changes here at LMD Trading starting next week. We're coming right up on 6 months of doing the small account challenge, and we will be doing away with the small account challenge, and we'll be focusing back primarily on the main account. So in my main account, I primarily trade stocks. I do take some option trades, but usually they are far and few in between. And usually if I'm taking those, they are being held at least overnight. Not really usually intraday trading those. But the purpose of the small account was to see if you could be profitable trading options with a small account. And I think we have proved that that can be done. But I like trading stocks. I'm not gonna lie. I follow the professional trading strategies kind of program. I not 100% drank the Kool-Aid on it to where I'm strict with it, but as far as hard stops, hard targets, that's what I like. I like putting in a hard stop, knowing where it's going to stop me out at, knowing what my calculated risk is. I was able to do that with options, but not quite as precise. So, like I said, we're going to go back to focusing on just trading in the main account. I did open a retirement account, an IRA account with Thinkorswim that I do some trading out of as well. That one, I'm still 50-50 on how I want to trade out of that account, only because I do my long-term trading with a broker called M1 Finance. And I'll be doing a video, been working on a video that I'm gonna try to get out this weekend, speaking to long-term investing. People right now are a little nervous about the market, but now is the perfect time to be taking some long-term trades and doing long-term investing. So that Thinkorswim IRA account, probably still use it, but it won't be my primary focus for long-term investments because you can never have too many investment vehicles. But like I said, we'll be making some changes. I actually made some changes to my layout, my TradeStation layout. So want to kind of go over that real quick. And then we took one trade. Actually, we took two trades today in the retirement account because I'm kind of juggling some money around from the cash account and my main account. Using some of that money that I made in the small account to actually pay towards my house, trying to pay my house off in the next year and a half, 2 years. That's the goal. So we're gonna see how that works, and these gains that we made in that account are kind of accelerating that. So starting back Monday, be trading solely out of the main account. But let's go ahead. Let's take a look. I'm going to just slide out of the way real quick. This is my main trading setup. Usually using 3 screens. 2 of them primarily for trading. That screen on the left, it has usually YouTube. So if I'm in a chat room, it's usually on that left screen. I have the option chain still there. I have a little small screen showing my trade history. And if you remember, that left screen used to be where my thumbnail watch list was at. So then we go to the middle screen. Middle screen is my main battle station. That there has the active trader window where I can get in and out of stocks. Also has the level 2 on the ladder, so I don't use the traditional level 2. Next to that has time and sales. And then I have the 4 charts that I use for day trading. So I got the 2-minute, the 5-minute, 15, and the 30 for my long-term bias. And then to the right, we have the watch list, little window for news, and then we have the thumbnail watch list. And what I'll do, I'll switch over and we could take a peek at each of those real quick just so you can actually see what it's showing. So let me see if I'm gonna hit these buttons correctly. So that's the left screen. So like I said, it usually has YouTube, or if I want to look at something on, say, Yahoo Finance, I can pull it up on that. Have the option chain for picking and choosing call or put option contracts. And then it has just a trade history window where I can kind of look and see where I was getting in and out of trades at. Center screen. Like I said, that's the active trader window. Get in and out of stocks. Then you have the ladder again to get in and out. And then it has the level 2 on the ladder itself. Got your time and sales window, and then the 4 charts. And then let's go over to the thumbnail watch list. Thumbnail watch list, like I said, has the watch list now on that window as opposed to my main screen. And this just is easier on my eyes. It's easier for me to naturally look to the right, as opposed to it being on that left-hand screen. So that was the reasoning behind switching that over. And most of these were stocks that we were watching today. Was watching Microsoft. You see, Microsoft made a nice move at the end of the day. Let me kind of blow that up, and they're a little smaller now because of this window, which I can easily do that to close it, which I do like that as well. But we had Microsoft, NVDA, we had LI, Snow. Man, look at Snow. I took a trade on Snow earlier this week, option trade, good solid green trade. But the spreads on the contracts were outrageous. So I just couldn't see myself taking a trade on that today. But it went $8 today. Nice move. Had Baidu on there to go higher today. We see that it didn't make its move until later on in the afternoon. Had FedEx. Man, this one here, FedEx, I had on the watch list, but I did not drop it on my thumbnail watch list. And this one made a good move in the morning, and then it sold back off. It made that move based on earnings this morning. And these here, I just was putting this kind of fillers to fill in this, basically for this video. TBLT, we did take a trade on. And like I said, we'll look at that trade. Got in this one earlier this morning. Nice solid trade, so we'll look at that one. MITQ, this was just one I dropped on as a filler. BHAT, same way. And then these here, AMD, Meta, and CCL. I put CCL on there just because I'm working on that video for long-term investing, and CCL was one of the stocks that I was looking at. Just to look at some numbers from 2008, 2018, and on up to until today. So I wanted to see what it was doing, and it made a good move today. But that was our watch list. And what we'll do, let's go ahead and bring up TraderView real quick. We did dump the trade that we took today in there. Like I said, we took this one in our retirement account because I'm trying to get my funds settled over in my main account, so I didn't want to take any trades over there today. But took 2 trades today on TBLT. First trade was a good trade. Second trade, nah, not so good. But this is one of the reasons why I like TraderView when you are trading stocks. Watch this. And it doesn't work when you're doing options. But we see today, took 200 shares, which is 100 in, 100 out. Had a risk of $25 on this trade. 2-to-1 on the money, made 50 bucks. But if you come here, this gives you the details. It was 100 shares, 25-cent stock. That's why, or 25-cent stop, I'm sorry. And that's why I love trading stocks. It's easy to define where your stop is at and where your target is going to be at. But this is what I like about when you do options. Or not options, let's get it right. When you do stocks. So max position MFE. I don't know what MFE stands for, but I know what it tells you. This was the highest profit potential that this had during the trade. So I got out of it for 54 or for $50. Maximum profit that it had was $54. So not bad. And then this is the chart. Chart shows you exactly where you got in, exactly where you got out at. So you could see exactly the pattern that I was getting in this trade on. But we'll go ahead, bring up Thinkorswim. There we go. And if you have not already hit that like button, please do so. Please do so. One thing I do like about this new setup, it is very easy for me to switch over from active trader to my review setup. That's all it takes. Everything else stays the same. I still got the watch list to the right, and everything is still the same. So let's go ahead. Let's bring up TBLT just so we can take a peek at this one real quick, and we're going to get out of here so we can get ready for next week. I feel big things coming on next week. I look forward to being able to show how we take the option trades. But this was the trade that we took this morning. Let's go ahead. I'm going to show you. So we see TBLT opened, made this move here, and then it kind of flagged over. Remember I said I was going to have a 25-cent stop. Watch when I go over that candle. If you look up at the top, you'll see the different numbers up there. You'll see O, H, L, C, and R. Well, when I highlight this, I pay attention to 2 columns. I pay attention to the H and I pay attention to the R. The H is the high of that candle. The R is the range of that candle. So that was the candle I was basing my trade on. So it's telling me that that's a 22-cent candle. I rounded it up to 25, gave me extra 3 cents of room in there. Really, looking at this trade, I could have tightened my stop up and went right there on that candle. 13 cents, could have rounded it to 15, had a 15-cent stop. Once I do that, if I need to know what the number of stocks that I need to buy, I can hit the calendar, or I always say the calendar. I can hit the calculator. If I'm gonna risk $25, let's say 25, I'm gonna multiply that by, on the first one, 0.25. I need 100 shares. So that's why you saw 100 shares on that trade. Let's say that I did it, same risk, 25, and now I got a 15-cent stop. I would have needed to buy 166.6666. Nope, I'm gonna buy 165. I'm gonna round that one down. And that's how we would have did that. So once we're there, once we're there, I'm entering when the stock breaks that candle there. But I got in off of this candle here. Still put the stop down there. Risking 25. I need the stock to go 50 cents. So we got in this trade at $3.33. I need the stock to go 50 cents. So I needed it to go $3.83. We see it went $3.95. So we got our money out of that trade. Nice solid trade. Let's take a peek at the second trade. Second trade was a losing trade. But let's take a peek at that one real quick. This one here, we got in at 958. 958, and we got in at 365. That's the other reason why I like it. It's real easy to see where we got in, because I just need to find that particular candle, 958. That's that candle right there. And we got in at 365. So I'm going to come right here. So we got in this one at this candle right here. Terrible entry. Possibly could have gotten in on this candle, putting the stop down here. But that's pretty much an indecision candle. And at this time, this is when the market was kind of pulling back. But got in right there. Stopped out 10.02 at $3.44. So 3.02, $3.44. Pretty much as it came back down and broke that candle. So this was like a very almost trying to anticipate that this thing was going to run higher. We got in right there, came up to here, and it just rolled over. Lost $10 on that trade. Took a half position. Took a half position on it. I'm going to go back over to TraderView real quick. And on this one, you see that the most that trade ever made that we were up was $5.25. Maximum loss on the trade was $10.75, and that's where we got out of it at. So those were the two trades that we took today in the retirement account. I did take a trade on the Qs in my Webull account. That was a small red trade. I think I lost like $4 on that trade. And that was it for the day. Like I said, I'm primarily focusing on Monday, getting back to trading how I traded the last year, just out of my main account. And like I say, we'll be reviewing those trades daily. Just how we reviewed this one. Same way. Looking for solid entries. Again, that first trade, we got in as it broke this area right here. We put our stop down here, but we could have tightened our stop up on this one here. Because we were anticipating getting in on this one. You see it peekabooed us in, and that's why the stop was down there. But we just got in. We missed the entry here. It came back, gave us the entry there, and we got in it. And that was it. That was our trades for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, I look forward to being able to review my main trades. Happy with how the small account challenge went. Let's take a peek real quick. I'm gonna pull up TraderView again real quick. Let's go reports, because all the way up until right now, the only thing that is in TraderView is option trades in the small account. So from January to today, actually, we won't include today because today's trade was a stock trade. So that's our calendar for the small account. That's the calendar for the small account. That is nice. Again, using professional trading strategies, format to get in and out of trades, using the patterns that they suggest, putting your stop where they tell you to put the stop based on that pattern, and usually taking 2 to 1. But we do know with the options we were taking some bigger profits on some of those. But let's look at the details real quick. So based on that, that's what I like right there. We made 10 grand in that account in 6 months. Average daily gain was $91. Our goal was $100 a day. Came up a little short on that. Average winning trade, $50. That was our goal, $50. We did $47.95. Not bad. Average losing trade, $31. Our average losing trade, we wanted to be $25. That was our risk, $25 per trade. Number of winning trades, 62%. Number of losers was 36. We stay right about 65-35. Even in our stock trades, 65-35. So if we could tighten that up, let's get that to 75-25. We could make more money. We took 5 scratch trades. We had 12 consecutive winning trades. Average position MFE. This is telling us that it's $25 is what the average maximum was. Largest gain, 475. That was nice. Average or the largest loss, 270. Ouch, that's ugly. Don't really pay no mind to that. Profit factor 2.6. So that's that 2 to 1. We were 2.6 to 1. So not bad. Average hold time on a win, 3 hours. Average hold time on a loss, 1 hour. Average hold on a scratch, 13. Max consecutive losses was 6. And like I said, I'm not sure how these play in on the options because they don't show up on the charts like they just did on the, don't show up like they did on the stock trade. We see that Tuesday and Friday pretty much neck and neck. Let's see, 24.80 on a Tuesday, 24.92. Yep, neck and neck. Tuesdays was our good days and Fridays was our good days. Mondays to me always seems like a slow day because for whatever reason, I'm kind of trying to get my trading feet back up under me after a weekend. We see 10 o'clock was the best time of morning. At 9, that's right at market open. It's not bad. Did the best in January. I guess that's to be expected because as the months have gone on, the market has just gotten uglier and uglier. February, not so good. March, we kind of got our footing back. April, not quite. May, made a little bit more. And June, it's almost like a trend. January, good. February, not quite as good. March, good. So, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Like I said, I enjoyed doing the small account challenge. But I prefer trading stocks. I'm going to be honest with you. I prefer trading stocks. Just because I'm one of those people that I just like that defined risk. And with options, it's there, but it's not totally there. It's there, but over time I kind of worked it in. Like I said, initially with Delta, making sure I got the Delta where I wanted it at, and looking at the ATRs on it. But I hope y'all have enjoyed that challenge thus far as we concluded. And I hope y'all stay around because we look to continue to show the progress that we're going to be making as a new trader. A little over a year and a half in this thing called stock trading. And we can only get better if we can stick to our trading plan and if we can practice proper risk management and trade management. So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Like I said, we'll be back at it on Monday and we'll be trading out of the main account. So Monday's reviews, look forward to seeing some stock trades. In that account, my risk is higher as well. So if that does show for anything, we usually make a little bit more money out of that account only because that account is fully funded. That is a fully funded day trading account. So not bound by any of the pattern day trader rules. And I trade that based on my risk tolerance for where I am at as a day trader. So we'll be back at it on Monday. Peace.